What is happening, everyone? Hope you're having an exceptional day. It's 2024, just over a week into 2024. How is things going? We've left 2023 behind. We have experiences. We have some good, bad, and ugly, as we've talked about. But how are your goals going? A lot of people into their New Year's resolutions and whatnot. But what I wanted to talk about today, and this is actually going to probably be a two-parter, just so I don't go too long. So I'll continue on another video. But I wanted to talk about some points or some things that you absolutely must give up if you want to have a winning life, if you want to have success in your life. And success, again, is defined by many things and many people. What's successful for someone else might be different for you. So I'm talking to you specifically. What do you need to give up? What are the things that you must give up in order to be successful or have that winning edge in 2024? The very first thing that I want to talk about is you have to give up limiting beliefs. And what do I mean by limiting beliefs? So I want you to break that down. So beliefs is, what do you believe about yourself? What do you believe about your circumstances? What do you believe you are capable of doing? What do you believe is possible for you and for your life? And limiting means that it's constricted. It means that you are limiting, or you are bringing a low level of, I don't think I can really do that, right? So limiting beliefs, you have to be willing to give that up. What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe about the things that you're capable of doing? What do you believe about the opportunities that are in front of you? Do you think you can be successful? Do you think that you have what it takes? Maybe you're trying to make a change in your body. Do you believe that you can get up every day and grind and get to the gym and eat the right things and have the right mindset and literally transform your body? Lots of people have done it, right? So what are some things that you can do to really give up on limiting beliefs? And what I believe is a few things that you can do is really changing your mindset. What are you feeding your mind? What are you reading? What are some of the things that you're reading? Are you reading autobiographies about people that have already gone before you and have accomplished what you want to accomplish? Because guys, all it takes is one story, one situation, or one example that you can point to that says, if they can do it, I can do it. So are you willing to give up limiting beliefs this year in order to have a successful life? Are you willing to challenge your beliefs about yourself? Are you willing to challenge the beliefs that you have in regards to, what you're trying to accomplish in your career, in your relationships? Really, you can apply this to any area of your life. That's why when I titled this video, The Things You Need to Give Up in Order to Have a Winning Life. Maybe you're employed and you have a great job where you're at and you just want to kind of excel. Maybe you're not an entrepreneur. Maybe you're not necessarily in a leadership position, but areas of your life we all want to win in, right? So, at the end of the day, are you willing to give up limiting beliefs? And how do you do that? You do that by changing that limiting belief to a positive belief or to an unlimited belief. Put an U in front of that limiting and put unlimited. You have unlimited power and potential on the inside of you if you truly believe that. And everything in life begins with belief. Everything in life begins with, I believe I can do it. Think about the young man that's on the football field that's, looking at other NFL players or college football players that they idolize, that they're looking at going, I want to be like that person. I want to have that skill set. And they have to believe it first. And then that belief kicks in their behaviors. And then they're on the practice field and they're in the gym and they're doing the things necessary to fuel their body so that they can potentially get to that position. And they work hard. Work hard doesn't always guarantee success, but it definitely puts you in the highest probability to get there. But belief is what gets that work kicking in. So you willing to give up that limited belief and change it to an unlimiting belief about yourself? That's number one. Number two, are you willing to give up your fear of failure? Yes, fear of failure. At the end of the day, we have this fear that we're going to fail, and failure is a part of the process. We can't be afraid to fail. Failure is one of those things that is a stepping stone that helps us critique and pivot and change and figure out what we have to do to make the necessary changes to get to the next step, to get to the next goal, right? When you're working out, what is failure? Failure is when you're bench pressing and you put a little more extra weight on there and you press until you fail, till you can't push it anymore. But what are you doing? In that process of failure, you're breaking down those muscles so that they can rebuild up, so that they can get stronger. So the next couple weeks after that failure point and your muscles are revived, you should be able to push that weight and be able to start putting more and more and more on. Failure is not a bad thing. It just teaches us those things that we need to correct and fix. Maybe you failed at a business, maybe you failed in a relationship, maybe you failed in a marriage. We grow from those. We can't look at those things as a negative. They are a stepping stone. We've always heard all the stories of all the people that have gone before us that have failed and have succeeded, but they failed multiple times before they ever succeeded. So are you willing to give up the fear of failure? That's number 2. Number 3, you willing to give up the love for the comfort zone? The comfort zone is where you feel comfortable, where nothing's really pressing you, right? And I believe that the comfort zone, that success is on the outside, is on the edge and on the outside of that comfort zone. Are you willing to stretch yourself? Are you willing to put yourself into situations that make you feel uncomfortable? Not every situation is going to be comfortable. Not every situation is going to be easy. Not every situation is going to be tiptoeing through the tulips and be all rosy. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's a grind. Sometimes you have to push yourself. Sometimes you'd rather stay in bed than get up and get your day going. That's the comfort zone, staying in warm sheets when it's cold outside. Getting out of the comfort zone is pushing the sheets off, getting up and putting on your workout gear and getting out and getting to the gym or getting on your run or whatever you're doing. Are you willing to give up the comfort zone? Are you willing to push past the comfort zone? And number 4, as we're wrapping up this video, and again, this is a 2-parter, are you willing to give up blame? Pointing the finger at somebody else, pointing the finger at circumstances, pointing the finger at everything else outside of you instead of taking full responsibility for your own actions, taking full responsibility of where you are in your life. Take an assessment of where you are in your life and stop blaming this person and that economy and this country and this person and all of this negativity and everything else going on, and understand that you are responsible for your life. If you're willing to take responsibility, something's amiss these days in the last handful of years. No one wants to take responsibility. Everybody wants to literally blame other people, other circumstances, outside circumstances. I believe the word responsibility is the ability to respond. Do you have the ability to respond? Are you willing to take responsibility and stop blaming the outer circumstances, your family, all the other things? It's time to rise above that. Stop blaming, take responsibility, have the ability to respond. So those are 4 of the 8 that I want to get through. We're going to cut this off here and we'll pick it up on the next video. I hope this has been helpful to you. Again, what are you willing to give up to have that winner's edge, to have that winning life? Hope this has been helpful to you as we embark into this 2024 season, so that by the time we get to the end of 2024, we can look back and say, we accomplished some things, we did some things, we pushed past our comfort zone, we gave up the fear of failure. Hope that's been helpful. Till next time, bye for now.